Hey, big day. This is Cam Big Blake with CamBigBlake.com bringing you today another best series, Big's Entrepreneurial Success Training. All right, guys, today we're going to go over funding fundamentals. This is part two of a three-part series. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to share the screen and I'm going to give you a quick introduction, 2 to 3 minutes, a brief overview, 2 to 3 minutes, the steps to take, 15 to 25 minutes, and then Q&A session for the remaining time. So without further ado, let's share that screen. Let's respect your time and get you situated with the steps to take for your business. All right. Okay, guys. So I'm Ken Big Blake. You can find more information about me at canbigblake.com. Learn why I quit my job during the pandemic and how I'm helping people in real estate and business. The first thing I did was I had to start mastering my day. So what I did was I had this template which you can download here for free. It's a free template ebook and it'll assist you in mastering your day. So once you have your day mastered, you'll know which steps to take, which is going to help you begin intentional growth. So once you go to canbigblake.com, it's going to take you here. Once you fill out that information, it's also going to tell you a little bit more about me. Then you're going to have a choice, which you can book a clarity session. Clarity sessions are free, 15 minutes. You only get one booking, and hopefully, we'll be able to uncover everything that you need to clarify your position. Then you'll have the opportunity to click a link to go here, my official website. So I'm in the business of streamlining your mission to accomplish your goals. I help you save time, money, and point out ways your business can earn more revenue with fewer systems. I'm an entrepreneur, veteran, realty investor, advisor, and guide. You'll find my history of experience. You'll also find a lot of resources that you may use to get started and to actually get some of the things done that you needed for your business as well. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go right to what you're here for. Most of you guys went to bestseries.business. All right, so this is a three-part series for those with an entrepreneurial spirit. It's every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So part one is incorporate. We want to make sure that you're a registered entity from the state so that when we get to part two, funding, you'll be able to take advantage of all the different funding options that are available. And then part three deals with partnerships. Once you're on your road, once you've got everything together, in order to increase your income as well as increase the business that you have in different areas, you want to do a partnership with certain people. We're going to also cover REITSs, real estate investment trust, because as you all know, I also invest in real estate. So if you know someone after this course, or if you've already taken this course, send them to bestseries.business so that way they'll be able to register the same way you did and also find out. So once you registered, it took you to a success page. And on that success page, when you scroll down, it'll have the day, which today is Tuesday, February 9th, 2021. You'll be able to click there and it's going to take you to the Zoom so that way you can go on Zoom. Now, even if we're not using Zoom at that point or we're using a different service, it'll still be just as simple as you uh, filling out the information, reaching the success page, and then clicking on a link that's going to get you started in the webinar or the meeting. You can also find the date and click the title here, and it'll take you to that as well. Now, you guys want to visit our YouTube channel. It's also on that success page. You can subscribe, like, and share. It's in conjunction with Think Big Radio, where big thinkers come to teach and learn. And you'll also see the live videos at that time there as well. But you won't be able to participate in the question and answer session. All right, so now let's get to here. Funding fundamentals for your business. So for those of you who have joined a Zoom class, you want to go to bestseries.business/business funding. All right. When you scroll down, you're going to see here where it says download funding your business PDF now. So I'd like you guys to take a second to click that link. What's it going to do is going to take you right here to a page where you can download that. If you're on a phone, mobile phone, of course, you will see the download start. And then some phones, this PDF will pull up. As you can see here, there are 6 pages, one of 6. And this is exactly what we're going to go to. So you'll be able to have this and use it as a resource to go to it when you need to. And it's only 6 pages, right? You'll also be able to share that with other people. So once we get through with downloading that, one of the first things that you're going to see is that we mention the credit repair channel. So you may think, why am I looking at credit repair channel when I'm looking for business funding? 2 reasons. One, the first reason is because even though we're gonna be working on your business credit and getting your business funding, you also want to work on your personal credit, whether you have a 400 score or whether you have a 750. There's always room for improvement, which will also save you money when it comes to uh, getting money. All right. So when you go to the credit repair channel, it's going to look like this. So the credit repair channel, the password when you guys signed up is in that, and it's for the business success channel. But the business success channel and the credit repair channel both have the same password. So when you go here, what you're going to do is going to go to types of credit and you're going to go to business, right? So when you click on that and you go to business, you're going to put that password that came in the email right here, and it's going to tell you everything about business credit so that you will be able to have a better understanding of it, right? Now, after that, we're going to get right into funding fundamentals. So these are facts you can know. You can have bad personal credit and be approved. You can get business credit without a personal guarantor. You can be in business under a year. You must have an employer identification number, or some people call it a federal employer identification number, and you have to pay your loans. Even though some of those loans have grants, they still need to be paid on time. All right, now, things you should know. You need to have 2 accounts, business accounts, and have 3 payments done to get a paydex score. You must be in it for the long haul. This is not something that can happen overnight. Miracles don't happen overnight. That's number 3. Number 4, you need to control your business budget. 4, you need to work on your personal credit. Hence the credit repair channel, which has everything on there that you guys can follow to repair your own credit if you don't want to hire a company. Now, what makes sense? So people, those in business under 2 years, you may receive less funding depending on your credit score. Those with bad business budgeting will receive less if you can't prove what you're making or is just out of whack and you're not uh, taking a good accounting. Nobody's going to want to actually do business with you unless they're going to give you high interest rates. Number 3, register your business on your personal credit profile. So you want to click that link so that you'll be able to do that. So that way, at least it shows up. Right now, only apply for business credit using your personal credit if your score is above 700. 5, what makes sense? You must have a business bank account, right? So now what we're going to do is quickly go down here to terms to familiarize yourself with. Now you guys need to look these up. This is going to help you. Paydex score, we mentioned that a little bit earlier. That's the business credit score. Net 22, net 30, nav.com, nav.com. You definitely want to learn about that. net terms, gross profit, cash flow, fixed asset, intangible asset, bootstrap and debt service coverage ratio, equity financing, microloan, SBA paycheck protection loans, SBA disaster relief loans, 110 net 30. Right. So you guys are going to look up all of these different things on your own time so that you can have a little bit of an understanding. No, I didn't provide the links because, of course, you guys want to do a lot of things on your own as well. So you'll be able to look that information up. Steps to take, funding fundamentals. So now we're going to talk about some of the things that you know and may have heard of. And we're going to also talk about some of the things that you've never heard of, right? All right. So first, we're going to start with step one. Get your appropriate business SIC number, right? So that's a standard industrial classification. You're like, Big, I've never heard of a standard industrial classification. Big, I've never heard of a North American industry classification. These are pretty much one and the same. The North American industry classification, step two, actually was created to eliminate step one, but some people still need to have the SIC as well as the NAICS, depending on what type of business that you're doing. So when you click on this link, it's going to take you right here. Step one. Enter keywords or numbers. This is real simple. You can read this. It'll take you about 3 to 5 minutes at the very most for you to get your SIC code. Once you've gotten that SIC code, step one, you're going to go to step two, which is hit the other link, which is going to take you here, right? So on here, you're going to do the same thing. It also goes over the standard industrial classification system, and you're going to get your NAICS code. Now, once you finish getting those codes, you're going to go on to step three, which is list your business with 411. So a lot of you may know about the yellow pages or the white pages, depending on how old you are. But 411 is basically the yellow pages and the white pages for your business listings right now. So if you click that link, it's going to take you where you can list yourself for free, right? Individual, personal, or business listings. Create your free directory listing. So you want to do it for free, right? Because a lot of those websites, they're going to say, hey, give us this much money and we'll put you on there. Now, I know some of you who went to the incorporation class, you've already have a domain name. You know that you're going to create a one page, two page, whatever page, web page, so that you'll be able to be found. But people still look up things through 411. So you want to make sure that every avenue that you can be found on, you can be found there, because you never know where the bulk of your business is going to come from. So now once you've done that, we're going to talk about what most people start. Most people start here at get your DUNS number. Dun and Bradstreet is the people who create a DUNS number, and they're also the people who created the PAYDEX score to measure your business credit. They are the largest data resource when it comes to businesses in the United States, right? So once you click on that, get your DUNS number, which is step four, which some people may say is step number one, is going to take you here. Now, some of you, depending on how long you've been in business, may already have a DUNS number set up and they've given it to you. But you can also check here to see if you have a DUNS number. If you don't, it's fine. You can still fill out this information and it'll give you a DUNS number the exact same day, right? So the primary reason for your DUNS number registration, I have a US based business. These are the only reasons that you'll get one. So once you click on that, you're going to put your business name, the way you incorporate it, the address, city, state, zip, everything that's dealing with your business, and then your business phone number. Once you hit search, it's either going to take you on to a couple of different things so that it can give you a DUNS number, or it may just say you already have a DUNS number, and then you'll be able to click a button. Once you click that button, they're going to email you your DUNS number, the official email that you can print. Now, if you click on that, if you have to register it because you don't have a DUNS number, What Duns and Bradstreet is going to do is they're going to send you to this resource, right? They're going to provide your Duns number, and then they're going to send you here to Credit Signal, right? So Credit Signal has a lot of good articles, but this is something that Duns and Bradstreet put together, similar to how there are companies out there that can monitor your personal credit, let you know if somebody took some credit out, let you know what your score is. That's what Credit Signal does for businesses. And it's also another Duns and Bradstreet product. So once you get that email and you have your Duns number, you'll be able to click that link. And what Credit Signal does is it's going to also give you 14 days free, right? So you can see right here, be the first to know when your DMB business scores change, sign up for free, no credit card required, start by searching for your business, right? Now, they're going to give you 14 days free unless they've changed that since this video has started, or if they've changed the period. So what you want to do is, remember earlier when I said that you needed to have a minimum of 2 accounts. Of course, you want to get more than that, but a minimum of 2 accounts, you've had to have made 3 payments, which is 90 days. So what you want to do is make 4 payments, then log into here for free, because after you've made 4 payments, it should show that you now have a paydex score, and it'll tell you what your score is. Now, another thing, when you're getting this business credit, this is something that you want to think about. Some of the banks will offer you a business credit card, and the first thing that they want is your personal credit. I'm sorry, your personal social security number. So at that point, they'll give you a business credit card. You just have to be sure that that's actually a business credit card, because a business credit card, you'd be able to get that with your federal employer identification number, or what some people call your employer identification number. If they need your personal credit, pretty much is not going to be a full business card. So always keep that in mind, that it has to be a business card. It's got to be reported to Equifax, has a business service. Duns and Bradstreet has a business service. Uh, Experian, right? So when it reports there, now you know that you're truly building business credit, which goes from 1 to 100. Make sure you're in the 80 plus range, because it'll be easier for you to get loans in the future. All right. So there we are with the credit signal. So step 6 is create a spreadsheet to keep track of your funding resources. Because once you have your employer identification number, you have all your ducks in a row, you have your bank account, you want to start applying for some of these things. So one of the things that I did was I created a sheet for me. You can click that. It'll take you to the sheet I created. You may want to make a different one. Now, step 7, use your employer identification number to apply for business credit. Click the links below to review list. So I provided some resources. Now, this is the simplest thing that I can tell you guys. Number 1, you can Google yourself best credit cards for entrepreneurial startups, or for business owners, new business owners, whatever it is. You can find your own list similar to what I Googled. You can apply for best credit cards, best business credit cards that don't need your personal social security number or a personal guarantor. So whatever it is, you can still use a different list. I just put these lists together because some people say, hey, why don't you just add a little something that we can go to and see? So here for credit cards, for lenders, and for vendors. Now, most of the cards and most of the lenders on this list, they're going to either want to use your personal credit, or they're going to say that you need a low credit score. It's okay. But vendors are for definitely for those who don't have great credit, that you want to start off getting credit, right? So if you click on this one for the cards, this is what you're going to see. 11 best business credit cards with and without a personal guarantee. So some of these cards, you don't need to have your own social, but it's going to also tell you what you need. So like, let's say for instance, this Chase, you can apply now from here. They have an annual fee of $95, but you need good or excellent credit, right? Now, they also have cash backs. Earn 3 points per dollar on the first 150,000 spent on travel and select business categories. So you want to make sure that when you do get a business card, that this card works for you, and you definitely want to make sure that it's a card that's going to be reporting to Dun and Bradstreet, right? Inc. Business Cash Credit Card. Good or excellent credit, no annual fee. Capital One, $0 intro for first year, 95 after that, excellent or good. So you can go down this list and then you'll see where some of them, there's no credit needed, no annual fees, business card for owners with limited credit. So you can find something, but this is not the list that you're going to say, that's the list he provided, that's the one I'm going to go with. Everybody has a different business. So you have to fit your situation with what you're going to look for. So it's best that you can Google or Bing what something is specific to you so that you will find the best deal, right? Now, after that, the next link dealt with business loan lenders. So these lenders are going to show you what they can do and what you need. This one here, they're going to go for your personal credit because you need a score of 600. So any time you see something over 100, they're talking about your personal credit. So this one here, 8.5K, you have to be in business 12 months, be in business 6 months, 6 months, 12 months, minimum credit score 580. So all of these different things can work for you just depending on who you are, right? This here, minimum credit score 500, you have a monthly revenue of 4.2, and you've been in business for at least 6 months. So some of you may not start right here, but you're already making money. Here's one with no minimum, but you need 2 years business. So just the same way, look for the best loans that are available for your situation. Now, the next thing after that was vendors. Now, a lot of you want to get started with vendors regardless of what your credit is because it's the easiest one. And remember, nothing happens overnight. It may take you a little while. So, 7 vendors that'll help with you build business credit. Remember that net 30 account? This is going to explain what that is. So, you want to know what those things mean, right? Shirtsy. You have to be at least 90 days old, must have an EIN, tax ID for business. Now, one of the things that I want you to think about is this, guys. When you formed your corporation, if you went to the first one or if you had your corporation formed a long time ago, a lot of you guys have been able to make money without needing any form of credit or a loan or a vendor. That's fine as long as you're keeping good books so that when it is time for you to expand, you'll be able to expand and you'll be able to get good deals on that expansion. So don't think about, I just got incorporated last month or 2 months ago. I have to wait. I can't get anything now. You need to really focus more on how much money you can make doing the things that you love or doing what your skill set is. And this here is something that will eventually come. Don't be in a rush. Just go out and take care of business. Crown Office Supplies, Creative Analytics, Uline, Quill, a lot of these different things, and you can find your own. So those are the other 3 things that were covered that you guys can also Google that fits your needs. Now, from after step 7 is step 8. See what the Small Business Association has available during COVID-19 and see if you qualify. Now, if COVID-19 has been declared a defeated virus in the near future, you still want to go to the Small Business Association to see what types of loans they have available. So this last link is going to take you right to the COVID link. So here we are. And this is something that I want you to keep in mind. The Economic Injury Disaster Loan, Shuttered Venue Operators Grants, Targeted EIDL Advance, Limited Eligibility. When you're filling out these loans, you don't ever want to say in some cases that you need the money. but you want to say you're expanding. And in order for your business to expand, this money is going to help that. Now, the process is very simple. A lot of your personal banks, you can fill out the information there if you have a business account with them. Check your business accounts and see if you can apply right from their website, because that is one of the ways that you can apply. All right. And that's it. So once you guys have gone there, now you can always contact me for a clarity session. So let me tell you what a clarity session is. It's 15 minutes. It's free. And we're going to sit back and figure out in those 15 minutes from what you tell me what's the best route based on my experience and, of course, your experience. So they're going to be smart, specific, measurable, aligned, reachable, time bound, the goals that we're going to place. And they're also going to be short, simple. You can do it in an hour. It's going to be organized, repeatable, and trainable, because when you're building your business, repeatable and trainable is a key metric so that you can share with the people who are going to be assisting you become successful. All right. So the Clarity discussions are free. You can book me. That's on Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Those are the only days that I do the clarity sessions, guys. And if this is a business emergency, you can call this number 833-607-HELP, which is 833-607-4357. My personal extension is 802. And then there's a little bit more about me there. And then there are some of the different people who I've helped and the great things that they say about me. All right. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing the screen. And here I am again, pop back up. And then once I stop sharing that screen, for those of you who have questions, you can ask them now. Now, for those of you who are shy and you don't want to ask questions live, you can reach out to the same email. Email me. I'll answer that question. Now, just to let you know how this part works, when you email me at the end of every month, everyone that's attended, and that's for every single month that I've been doing this free resource, you will be able to see those questions and see those answers, because it may be something that you were thinking of, or maybe something that you didn't think of, but is a great question, so that you will have that answer. You'll also have different videos on there for those of you who may need some help filling out the corporate paper, may need some help doing the federal employer identification number. So we'll show you the correct way to do all of that. And so with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for coming. Remember to think big and work your dreams. Take care, and until tomorrow and next week, have a great day.